not sure why I'm streaming. I'm kind of tired. I was like 50-50 on it. And we'll see how it goes. You know, if we have a good discussion, some people I recognize come in, we have a good discussion, get in here. I just finished editing a video. I didn't add anything fancy. Don't expect anything like that. But what's up, Just One Human? Why do you need help? What? Why are you scared? What happened? What's going on? Oh, okay. So nothing's happening, you're saying? What horror movie is it? Is it at least a good one? Or no? The Grudge? What is it about? Google it? I will in a second. I just have to change. Is that girl like what your iPad sister looks like? The girl on the cover, whatever. Oh, okay. That's an interesting concept, actually. Is it new? 2020. I'm gonna watch that with my girlfriend. She probably like something like that. What's up? I love JB. How's everything? Say it's from you. All right. I don't know if she knows who you are, but I'll say it's from you. What's up, Jada Star? What's up, Mateo? Is that Mateo or Mateo? Did he? Is that where you're going? The first one? The Grudge? Oh, okay. When was the first one made? Because, like, I thought it was an older movie. What's up, Beatrice? You liked and subscribed? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone that likes and subscribes. Feels weird to say that. I don't know. How old am I? Don't worry about it. Is it important? Live life. What do you mean live life? Are you new to making videos? I'm not new. I don't make good videos. I don't edit or anything. I don't like editing. I just like talking. I don't like script anything. I don't know. I probably should. Don't get me wrong. I probably should, but it's just not fun. It's more fun to just do it this way. What am I doing? I'm streaming. Only made videos for a month or two. That's cool. How do you like it so far? What am I looking up? I was just uploading something. What the hell? What is happening? I'm confused now. Did you? That's always a good sign. It's not getting many likes or subs. I mean, what are you trying to make? I think that determines a lot. Like, if you're posting something that's not popular, then it's going to take a while to find the audience. But I mean, I don't really suggest doing this, but you see people blow up right away because they're talking about trends. So it's really just, you know, it's really just determined on that. It's 2:43 a.m. Damn, it's only 9:40 here. You're watching a horror movie at 3 a.m. and you're wondering why you're scared. I feel like that's kind of on you at this point. I don't know what to tell you about that one. It's the most recent book you read. I just finished this today. It was pretty good. The Greatest Salesman in the World. Interesting book. I don't know. I feel like there's a few parts where I was like, this is not interesting, but most of the book was, I thought, fairly insightful. A lot of what it was talking about was like controlling your emotions, understanding that temporary defeat doesn't mean overall defeat. More so stuff like that. Like, I've read like other books, especially when it comes to day trading, where it's like you just have to remain consistent. You just have to keep doing it, and like, you know, the methods will eventually work, but it's just not getting stressed out. And I mean, when it comes to business, I feel like that's extremely important, especially sales. But the book's not necessarily purely about sales. It's just kind of about living life and finding fulfillment. Day trading is not necessarily a scam if you're good at it. So the thing about day trading is, if you're buying a course, then you're probably getting scammed. But there's a lot of people out there that make a lot of money consistently, and it's really just like you have to avoid the institutional investors, as in like the computers that do it. And if you can stay on a stock that's not getting traded by computers, then you know you can make money, and just be smart with the way you do it. Like, I think a lot of people, they mess up where they short stuff and they can, you know, lose more than they put in. I think that's the issue. My friend said she would give me $100. Don't do it for $100. Do it for like more than that. Gives me thinking. No, I didn't finish the Kafka yet. Unfortunately, I did not. I was reading other books. No, you can't beat the computers. That's why you invest on stocks that aren't being traded by the computers. You need to find stocks that are going to move, but they're not going to move by the institutional traders. That's the thing of it. And it's like, if you can consistently do that, then maybe. But it's recognizing that. And it's like, most people don't take the necessary precautions, and most people just, you know, they win once and they're like, oh, I can just do it again, and then they end up losing. Drop some stock advice. Well, I can't give financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Nice try, Robert. I mean, the only thing you can say about stocks is like, unless you're trying to turn around and take the money out instantly, like the best thing you can do is invest in the S&P 500 and, you know, let it sit for the next 40 years. Check it when, you know, you retire, see how much you got. And I mean, on a long enough terms, like a long-term enough scale, you will make money. That's the thing. Unless there isn't complete financial crash, unless you take it out during a depression or something, like, you're gonna make money. Name one billionaire. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are like pretty well off because of day trading. I mean, you're not gonna make billions because no billionaire is going to leverage that amount of money, but there's certainly a lot of millionaires that made money and then they got into different types of trading. I have a friend that made a lot of money day trading. Now he swing trades. Like, I mean, I really, there's certain kind of accounts you don't need 25,000 with, but a lot of the accounts you need 25 grand to even begin day trading. So it's like, it's not like people are going homeless because of it. I mean, there are ways to day trade without minimum, but it's like the idea of having 25 grand in the bank account is because, you know, nobody that is going to be homeless if this money's not there can day trade. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. But it's also like I have a friend that is one of the dumbest people I've ever met, and he has consistently made money. So it's like it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You're calling the police on what? Day trading is not illegal. I mean, it would be smart to gamble like an exorbitant amount of funds on a day trading account, but like if you have $1,000 to blow, you know what I mean? This could be a good return on investment. What's up, UMPP? No, I agree. It's very risky. It's very risky, but it's like anything. Like there's sports gamblers that make a ton of money. And I would say the stock market's probably more reliable than sports gambling. It's just like the best of the best can do it. I don't do it. I'm just saying like a lot of people are good enough at it. I mean, yeah, if you're counting cards, then yeah, you're cheating. So obviously it's gonna be better than day trading. But yeah, what's going on in my life? Nothing. Just chilling. Just streaming. I just finished editing a video that I'm gonna release tomorrow, I think, about I just got my girlfriend to film me buying books, so I think it's gonna be fun to watch. Sports gambling, dude. I don't know. I, okay, I feel like you could be the best sports gambler in the world and still lose. And actually, I feel like they're pretty equal. I was gonna make an argument that day trading's safer than sports gambling, but I don't think I can do that. You like the white hoodie? Yeah, dude, it's so comfy. It's like bad. I feel like I'm gonna wear it so much. Yeah, it's just the issue of researching and doing due diligence. That's a lot to ask of people nowadays, you know what I mean? I feel like most people aren't willing to spend any amount of time researching, you know. They just get a feeling and they just do it. All right. What? How much do you how much do you think the best sports gambler in the world makes? I wonder. It has to be a lot. Cuz it's crazy to me that like people will pay in my opinion of NJ Drones millions. You think it's not disclosed? I doubt it has to be disclosed, right? You're watching this on your laptop? That's good. Oh, it is disclosed? Okay. I don't know. The casinos are just it's wild to me that how slot machines are legal because there's something like 17 cents down on every dollar that you spend automatically. Rarely taxed on gambling. That's interesting. Long term investing is a better way. Yeah. I mean that's really the only thing I do. I don't like I wouldn't say I'm like super smart with my money. Obviously I'm young enough to make it back, but like that's really how I've like I already have a retirement account, I already have stuff set aside for the future, and I'm just investing in like gold, S&P 500, some bonds, some stocks. Like I think I have Microsoft. I think I have Oracle. I have some other stocks that have done decently okay, but like I really just keep it simple. My opinion, Mark Cuban. Have you seen the? It's like the evolution of Rachel Maddow, and the last picture is Mark Cuban. I think that sums it up perfectly. No, I mean, I used to like him like 10 years ago, but I think he's just like in his own world now. I think it's like anyone that gets too involved in politics is you're just a caricature of who you used to be, and it's like it's one thing to be liberal, it's one thing to be conservative, it's another for it to be your personality. And it's a shame he went that route because it seems like he was fairly interesting. Yeah, Sam, I'm gonna buy some Talk Tua coin. Now, the rug pulls is just so crazy to me. It's like how many influencers have to rug pull people before people are like, all right, we're not gonna fall for this. You know what I mean? It's like I genuinely don't understand how each time a new cryptocurrency is launched, there's someone stupid enough to buy it. I think they have some of the secrets. I mean, that could be the truth. I just think like, because if they had some of his secrets, it would seem like he would not be so gung ho. Whereas like the dude was completely shilling for Kamala and like just it wasn't even he wasn't even shilling for the Democratic Party. He was shilling for Kamala, and it's like the dude doesn't need money. You know what I mean? He doesn't need anything. Maybe he was looking for some sort of respect, but like he doesn't need to endorse anybody. The dude has billions of dollars. Like what? Why is he going that hard? Why is he supporting a candidate that it really isn't qualified? That really isn't a good fit for the role? And it's like whatever you think about Trump, it's like you can recognize the flaws in your candidate. You know what I mean? Like just the way he was talking about her, like she could do no wrong, which I don't agree with. So it's like maybe you're right, or he's just completely brainwashed, or whatever. He's no secrets, just never been establishment. Okay, he really thought he'd be the alternate. Dude, honestly, that's a better point. He was seeing Elon kind of blow up for, not really even going right wing, kind of going more libertarian, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that too." That's a good. I think that might be it. Honestly, what's up? It's a name. How's everything? Hawk Two was the girl that was like went super viral, and now she has the greatest podcast, No Demand. So like, if you want to go to sleep, put on the Talk to a podcast. It is some of the like. Have you ever seen those memes where it's like podcast equipment should become illegal? Like, I used to be like, no, it's fine for people to try and try to do something with their lives, try to blow up on social media, but like that is proof that podcasting equipment should be illegal. You saw some of my videos, but it wouldn't let me type. What do you mean? I have comments on all my videos, unless you're trying to say crazy shit. I don't know. Would you go to jail? Um, Not necessarily. That's the problem. So the issue with crypto is it's an unregulated security because it's a currency. Currencies aren't securities, so they're not regulated the same way a stock would be. And I was watching a few videos on it because I was like, I just wanted to be like, how were people stupid enough to uh, do any of this stuff? And it's like, from what I heard, it was like a offshore Cayman Island account, which is, if you know anything about the Cayman Islands, it has a lot of money that like won't be touched by any U.S. authority. So, um, I don't know. I don't know. Crypto's like kind of the Wild West. Um, it's good and bad because the idea of crypto is decentralization, but at the same time, it opens the door to a lot of fraud. It opens the door to a lot of theft, and like, I mean, how much freedom do we want to give away in order to have people that commit these crimes be held responsible? I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Cool Edits? Only on some of your videos. I have it so it because I don't do this on purpose. It's just it's like I have to go in and click another setting. So like when I post a video, it automatically has like filter comments through YouTube guidance. Like I can either have it moderated, not moderated, or like specific. And this set is just like some moderation or something. So it might just be you said a keyword, or it might be it's just picking up something you said, even though it's not bad. That's probably what it is. A spider fell on your bed? Damn. Yeah, I agree with that, Sam. I think I think it's a good hedge. I think like if you're invested in the market and you know you have just 20 grand sitting around, like putting it in Bitcoin might not be a bad idea. I think there's gonna be a moment when it stops just increasing. And it's also like it's not an investment because it's so volatile. Like right now it's a bull market, so like it's gonna it's you know, it's not good right now, but it is what it is, man. Like it's not a good time to buy, but you know, if you bought in 2020, which is when I did, like you're still up. So it is what it is. You have some news? I mean, it's not a good hedge. I'm just saying, like, there's certain ones that like Zcash is gonna, not a financial advice. Zcash is gonna go up. Ripple's gonna go up. Ethereum's gonna go up. Bitcoin's gonna go. Like, they're all gonna go up. All those ones I just named. Like, it's just in 5 years they will all be higher just because those are some of the more popular ones. And if you look in terms of the news, not financial advice, don't do this. This is my strategy, but yeah. Digital gold, yeah, it's not a good thing. Reading books, I don't know, probably fourth grade. No, I don't want to say the fourth. Maybe when do people learn how to read? First, second grade, maybe kindergarten. I don't know. I was reading the Cat in Hat and stuff like that. I think I have to be careful when I talk about crypto, but like, yeah, yeah. Bitcoin is the only one I think that has actual value. Maybe Ethereum. XRP right now has zero value, but they're like their coins valued off speculation. XRP is a weird one though because they're trying to become the exchange currency for CBDCs, which if it happens, it will go up in value, but it's also like counter to the entire crypto movement, so I don't really understand why they're doing it. I think it's like a fun idea to play with, but in practicality, like it's just kind of cringe. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever gone on Twitter and you see just like whatever cryptocurrency tag in the person's bio, and you're like, this person's a weirdo? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like how much it's used, how much it's in circulation, like how much money's invested. Now, think about it. There's institutional investors that are invested in it, and people's like 401ks, people's pensions, they're all tied into these things. So basically, it's like raising the value artificially, and it will never be able to crash because there's so much money invested in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can pin your comment for no reason. What's up, Patrick? How's everything? I got you, just one human. Don't worry. You still looking for the spider? Institutional investors. I mean, that's actually a pretty good idea, though. If that's what they're doing, that's kind of smart. You're in a downward spiral. What the fuck? Why? You found it on your pillowcase? Did you eat it? The bald pop. Yes, I have returned. I've been pretty good. How are you? It's the same thing as like gold. You know what I mean? Like, what's the value in holding gold? The only value in holding gold is that it's universally recognized as a a sign of wealth, a sign of an asset. Like, we could talk about the practicality of gold as in like its ability to conduct electricity, but like we're not talking. You know what I mean? We're not talking about that. So, what streaming service do you all use? Um, did you say free? Don't talk about them here. That's crazy. Trying to get me banned. Read Charlie Munger's Almanac. Have you read this? The Intelligent Investor. I just picked this up the other day. But I'll read Charlie Munger's stuff eventually. Right now, I'm just like lazy and don't feel like reading about money. But like when I have to start like planning that kind of stuff, I feel like I'll definitely dive way deeper into that. Yeah, gold is in every computer chip, but like disregard that. Like, what's the value of gold? My dad was on a call. Damn, why didn't you talk to your dad? I mean, in essence, like crypto could become our currency because our currency is really not backed by anything as it is. So, what's the difference between paper money and digital money? I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying like that's the basic argument. It's 3 a.m. Damn. I can say goodnight to your dad even though it's 3 a.m. Currency is always inflation. But the idea is they can create a currency that's inflationary. I mean, they try to increase the price of Bitcoin. There's other currencies that will burn percentages of basically what is in supply in effort to make it more valuable. Damn, it's 3:03. Yeah, it has like certain it supposedly has like good frequencies for like mood and energy. But like again, it's like what practical value does that really serve? I was talking to one of the people that like there's this girl that goes to my jujitsu gym and her dad is like almost like a doomsday prepper and he's like, I have everything in silver. And I was like, why? He's like, you could use silver for stuff. You can't really use gold for anything. I'm like, that's actually really smart. Should you stay up all night? Why would you stay up all night? Gold is value because it's accepted. I mean, it's the same thing as Bitcoin. How do you not understand the argument for Bitcoin, but you understand the argument for gold? Silver is the more liquid form of gold. I mean, he said he has like silver in a bag somewhere. I can't remember exactly what he was saying. You give me some random advice. If you're depressed, you have to understand that the reason you're depressed is because you're not living up to who you are. Like the idea of depression is the idea that there's a part of yourself that's unhappy. There's a part of yourself that's not being expressed, and you have to find that part and express it. It's really that simple. I mean, you can read every single psychology textbook, or you could just read Jung, and Jung tells you everything you need to know. It's simply just take a look at your life, take a look at whatever it is that you're lacking, and give that to yourself. Like for so many people, it's, oh, I don't have a girlfriend. Oh, I don't have the support system. I don't have this. And it's like you have to give all of the support you need internally to yourself. You can't look externally for something you need internally. He's collecting silver like in Minecraft. Depress emotions. What? I mean, gold moves like 1 to 2% per day, probably. Like, what's the difference between 1 to 2 and 20? But no, realistically, it's just like whoever you are on the inside isn't aligning with the outside. And that's where the discontent comes from. That's where all of these bad and negative emotions come from. It's because somewhere deep down you're someone else and you're not living that life. I agree with you there. Silver's not. It's weird to me how silver and gold have such a difference in price, but silver's more useful in other aspects of things. Have you ever been depressed? Of course, we all have. I think at one time or another we all feel like things aren't going well and won't get better, but there has to be a ebb and flow. There has to be yin and yang. You have to be in the depths of despair before you find out a part of yourself. Even if it's just you find out that you're strong enough to get through this, you still found out a part of yourself. You still were able to move forward and be stronger the next day. Like, that's really the key. It's 3:16 a.m. 10:08 here. But yeah, I think for anyone to say that they've never been depressed is someone that's lying to you. Like we've all felt like there's no hope, and the truth is like there's always something. There's always something to cling on to, and just just get through it. I was reading a book today, and it was saying that you need to be in control of your emotions. If you're down in the depths, you need to know that this too shall pass. If you're highest of highs, you need to know that this too shall pass, because you can't be too much of one thing. To struggle to find out how really I like him sometimes. Damn, you got VPD. That's rough. I don't know why I smile. I'm just imagining you like being happy one day and then just like yelling at me the next. I don't know. What time in your life you felt depressed? There's been several moments. My senior year of high school, like my friends that I hung out with for years, they kind of just left, and I was like, damn man, like I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't have anyone to hang out with. Like, who am I? And like my entire identity was kind of shattered, and I didn't have anything to rely on. I didn't have anything to give me a sense of happiness. And the truth is, like, that was bound to happen any day, because if I'm relying on others for my happiness, then I'd be unhappy. It's just it. Good night, it's a name. Oh, okay, your perception changed. What's up, no man? How's everything? And then I think like it's like the other times have really just been like breakups and like just like losing an aspect of yourself that will never be alive again. It's almost like when you're in a breakup, like almost like a part of yourself dies. You have to think of like whatever memories you shared, you'll really never be able to look back with them and smile, or smile as deeply as you did. They'll always be tainted by some heartbreak. They'll always be tainted by some end, and yeah, it's always a hard thing to overcome. Is my inner self changing my perception of those around me? Is it good or bad? Are you just like a hater one day and you're nice the next, or what is it? I got some wisdom right there. I, I'm trying, man. I'm sorry if I don't know. I feel like it's the ups and downs that make life worthwhile, though. What's a good life if you've never had any sorrow? Like the sorrow is deep in the joy, because you know how low you can be, and you know where you are now. You can appreciate that. Now you're sad. Why are you sad now? Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I've had some pretty bad breakups, and I was always like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and now I'm just like, damn, I'm so happy right now. Like, Like words cannot describe like how perfect my girlfriend is, and it's like I I genuinely would never be at the place where I am right now if I didn't have to go through all the nonsense of earlier. Like, not to say anything bad about the people that I was in relationships with. It's more just so like, either I wasn't, um, secure at the time, or I wasn't, good enough at the time, or sometimes things just don't work out. But you got to learn from it because you got to where you can be good at something. You killed the spider, good. You'll never be able to be completely whole with yourself unless you go into the woods or go into a mountain and live in a monastery. So like don't worry about feeling like you're different people. Your identity is gonna shift day to day. Um, I mean, if you're hearing voices in your head and you're becoming people, that's one thing. But like to perceive yourself differently at different times is not a bad thing. It's just different aspects of your psyche coming to fruition. Like that's really a sign of a healthy psyche because you really shouldn't be the same all day long. You really shouldn't be consistent. Like you should have different aspects of your personality. You should have different aspects of your character. Like, have you ever met someone that's only obsessed with one thing and tried to talk to them for more than an hour? Like, it's boring. It's boring as hell. But like where someone has five hobbies, where someone has a cool job, where someone has a great family, they have a fast car, they train something, they interested in video games or books, like what you know what I mean? It's like when you have a lot of interest, when you have a lot of different aspects of you, that's where you become a cool person. Thing that you said about depression is when you don't live up to what you want to be. I mean, yeah, that's the same thing as anxiety as well. It's like you're fearing that you're not living in the way that you want to. It's really what it is. You're leveling up fast. This girl you're with, be prepared to lose that. Damn. No, I don't think so. I see her growing as well with me. That's the thing about her. She's like willing to grow. She's willing to get better. I don't think the people that I've been with as obsessed with that as me. Um, I think they were more willing to accept certain things, accept certain realities, not change them. Whereas I'm so if you're gonna change with me, that's the person to be with. Should have violent. I mean, it depends. If you're like clinically insane, like I wouldn't say like go ahead and be delusional. Go ahead and do this, but like just don't be so hard on yourself. That's where a lot of the issues come from. It comes from you being hard on yourself, you judging yourself, you not accepting all of yourself. It's like, dude, there's times where I am the motivated person, but there's also times where I don't want to get up off the couch, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it seems like polar opposites. It seems like I shouldn't be able to say both of those, but that's just how I am. It ebbs and flows. What do you think your mental age is? I don't know, like 12. That's my humor. Willing and having that as your primary motivation are two different things. Okay, for sure. Notice how you said that crazy. I caught that. I don't know if. But yeah. You believe in ghosts? I mean, yeah, but I don't really believe that they're like nefarious and they can really do anything to you. It's really just how much like power you give them. It's like how much belief, how much fear you hold is how much control they'll have over you. It's like anything. What's your biggest deep down motivation for life? I think um, the best quote that encapsulates life is the Tolkien quote: "Not all who wander are lost. It's about the journey. It's about experiencing everything under the sun, and for good or bad, taking things for what they are and learning." saw Fools, Feely, that's crazy. Um, see you later. Thanks for the Happy New Year's. Call me pale or something. So mean to me, just when human. I'm gonna unpin your mess. Oh wait, that's Fluffy Kitten. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that was just one human. Killer? What? Why are you calling me a killer? What is going on right now? No, I was reading your I was reading Fluffy Kitty's comment, and I was my smile is to die for. Thank you. Atlas shrugged. I'm gonna read that at some point. Someone else is not just you. Someone else has told me to read Ayn Rand, so I'll probably do that fairly soon. Damn, you're bored watching my stream. That's crazy. I can't believe you would say something like that. One of my favorite books is The New Earth by what's it about? You're half asleep. Wow, I'm not entertaining you. Can't believe you. I'm not waking you up. That's crazy. It's 3:30. How's it 3:30? Have we been streaming that long? I'm literally starting to lose my voice. I'll end this in a few minutes. I can I'm not sick, but like I have like a cold, and I can feel it like the second I end the stream, I'm gonna be coughing. But yeah, anyone want to talk about anything before I end it? Damn, my hip is so tight. Egg, yes. Where do I see myself in 2030? Hopefully on a beach somewhere chilling. I don't know. I don't really live by goals. I don't really believe that we should set goals because it prevents us from achieving what we want today. You know what I mean? It's saying your goal is to do this is saying that you'll be good enough in a future state. So I kind of just like to see where life goes, but probably be doing something similar. Maybe be writing books. Maybe be streaming. Maybe I'll have a podcast. Maybe I'll be traveling the world. Probably something like that. Relaxing, enjoying a drink, a good book. Maybe. My hoodie makes me look like more of an egg. Damn. Stop bullying me. So mean to me. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. My voice is like going. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.